Hello there. This is a teaching on purchase invoice and the ledger postings for a purchase invoice. So we're going to look at how do we calculate the value of a purchase invoice and what do we do with it. After we've done that, then what ledger accounts will the entries be posted into? We've got 30 mugs at £6.75 each. That means you need to be finding the total cost of that. So 30 times 6.75. And then you'll add it onto the 15 customized stamps. And for us to get that, we'll do 15 times £12.85, nice and smooth. So you need to get the two together, which will give me my total net amount. Nice and smooth. That is my net amount. Then we have to calculate the VAT, which will be £395 times 20%. And the gross, which is your total, will be the two figures plugged together. And with that, I can fill in the purchases daybook, which I have just below. So it's half completed for me. I just need to plug the figures from there into there. Nice and simple. Your purchases daybook. Your task is really to do the calculation of the invoice correctly. So we have just completed the purchases daybook with the information from the invoice. And it then asks us what will be the applicable general ledger entries for the above invoice. You have just bought an item. Purchases is affected. In this case, we're going to take it that it is items that you're buying for the purpose of reselling. So purchases will be affected. Then you ask yourself, purchases under debt click, where does it sit? Is it an expense? Expense is increasing, so I will debit the expense. And in this case, what expense? Purchases. The amount that we are working with in the purchases account is the net amount. And that will be debited. Then we have the VAT on purchases. We paid VAT and we can reclaim that VAT back, and that will be debited because it's an asset that is increasing. VAT on purchases is an asset to you because you can reclaim it. Then we have the creditors, because if this is a credit sale, you have bought and you have not yet paid. Creditors, another name for that is PLC or the trade payables. That implies to me that my liability is increasing. I'm owing somebody, in this case Johnson's and Co. And it is the total amount that we are owing them, 474.30, and that liability is increasing, so you will credit the account. Nice, simple, smooth, and I hope straightforward. Again, you need to touch on double entry, you need to touch on the calculation for your invoice, you need to touch on the VAT, but please do bear in mind that you are required to know. What calculations you need to do and what accounts should they be debited and credited into. You've just bought items for resale. Purchases will be affected. Your cost is going up. Your VAT on purchases is increasing. It's an asset to you, so you will debit those two accounts. And then your liability, you're owing some people, creditors, is also increasing. So you will credit that. It's under click. Okay, I hope this has been useful. Please follow us on all the social media platforms, like us, connect with us. And if this video has been useful to you, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Adios.